Hello everybody, here is DNA Games and welcome to another video from Versus the Beginning. So last time we got Homo erectus and a couple of canines, and now we need to let's say get even more conditions done to be able to give birth to the ancient humans. So okay. So here it is. So we need moisture, which can be achieved. Then we need temperature of 17 degrees, moisture, which can be achieved. Minimum bland, which we have, right? We have bland 75%. Then we need minimum 3% rework. This is the thing that we need to take care of, because we have rivers 1%, which is very low. So in this particular video, I think that we will actually start taking care of the rivers. So first of all, I want to examine our rivers that flow. So here we have one river that flows and that doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to actually expand this river. This river will be a little different, as it will be a river that will flow not under the level of the sea, but it will be right above it, which could be interesting. I'm curious to see how all this will affect the land around it, but I also need to take another particular thing regarding the river. I will show you. So a couple of trees will have to go. And even a triceratops will have to be moved. Hopefully the river will still flow, yeah. It's been okay. So I'm curious to see how much river will this bring to the cube. So let's just check. So cube status, only 1%, 0.1%, which is not very much, okay, but still it's some progress. Now then, I need, here the river does not flow, so I want to see it can fix my river problem, which is actually great. The river needs to flow. So I'm curious to see. Okay, so from there the river flows around, which is also great. Let's check how much has this improved. So not even 0.1%, which is not good. Okay, and now I'm going to create something that I was wondering when it will happen, when it seems that now it's the time to do it. So I'm going to create to make the rivers flow on each side. So I'm going to okay, it dies. Then from here it goes here and here, and from here I'm going to make the river and this will go down. Oh, and the whole portion there will have to go down. But what must be done will be done. The only problem is to be careful to maintain the temperature as it is, at least for now. So the desert area is not that much. So I can actually create. No, I cannot. So wait, I will go like this. And now, no. First of all, I'm going to lower every portion of land as to be able to create a continuous river. So hopefully the temperature will not rise even more because we don't need that. We actually need the temperature to remain the same, at least for now. And in the worst case, I'm going to need to use some global cooling. So definitely not to raise the temperature. The problem is that we don't really have very much desert, as there was like 0.2% or something. So that could be problematic. But I really don't know where I could actually create some desert. Only if we use like the thermal stone. But that would cancel the cooling stone that we have. So see, the temperature is still rising. So I'll have to fix that at some point. So yeah, now we have even more rivers. Let's see how this improves the cube. So we are halfway there. So if I can double this, that would be great. So okay, let's just return and continue multiplying the rivers. So here we have a river that goes into the sea. Here we have a newly created river which goes around there. This river goes here. This river goes there. Okay. This is no river. But here, oh, here we have another one. So here we have actually two rivers that meet, which is great. But wait, if we have a river there, I'm pretty sure we can multiply that. So, one, two, three, four, five. So here, where is the middle? I'm going to lower. Oh, but this one cannot go anywhere. But this one can. So this can actually create a more river. Okay. I'm pretty sure that that counts as nothing, as it's very little. Okay. Okay, let's see where we can create some more rivers. Okay, so here we have increased the rivers at the maximum, at least in the way I see it. So here we have actually increased the river, and wait, we can actually do this. And then, sorry, okay, now here I'm going to raise and decrease, no, raise and decrease, raise and decrease, raise, decrease, raise and decrease. Okay, so that should take care of that problem. That can also be done here. Okay, raise, decrease, raise, decrease, raise, decrease. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's just go to other mountains. And the first mountain that I can think of is actually the highest one. So let's go there and check how everything is going. Okay. here in the sky we have the actual river. Now that river cannot flow into nothing, but I would like to check something. If the river cannot go into nothing, can it actually be like this? I've ruined the square, right? Well, redo it. I need to lower it here. Okay, that's much better. I think. No. Because I actually need this one lowered. Hmm. Okay, I will leave it like this. And oh, maybe I can do this. Yeah, I can raise here. And now it looks much better. Not the greatest, but better. Okay. So from there, this river can actually flow here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Allow this river to flow here. So I have so many plans and ideas if I would ever start a new one. But we'll see. Because there were so many things I didn't knew or I didn't know how to use properly. And that would take an eternity to actually redo right now. So that's definitely not going to happen. But I don't want to have a water that flows into nowhere, so this one could actually be raised. And here I can actually drop this to connect the things that we have here. So I definitely need to use a global cooling, and I will. Okay, that's something. Now I also need to connect this one here. I'm pretty curious to see how much will this increase the river value. Whoops, misclick there. Okay, river here. Have this connected to here. We have this now. Also this here. No. Okay. And now that one will actually go here. Things. Okay, I'm going to connect the two rivers here. Okay. And also so this will definitely be damaging for the desert area, which was already low, but this is what I need to do for the humans, the ancient humans to appear. So I'm definitely going to focus on them for now. So yeah, let's go here and let's check how much river do we have. So we've only raised like 0.3% river value, but we are getting there. After everything is done, then I'm going to actually use some global coolings to cool everything, because then I will know how much we actually need that and how many global coolings we actually need. But yeah, so on this mountain we have 4 points. On this one we also have 4 points. Great. Now we need to take care of these two, because we also have 2 mountains around here. So let's check them. We have one here which is blooming with life, but we'll have to adjust to new conditions. Okay, and from here, what river can they actually connect? too. Oh, we have a full river there. Okay, so... Oh, they can actually... What? Oh, like this. Because we want all this to be called river and not some new shadows or something. We want it to definitely be a river. Okay, have a river there. Can also connect it with the river here, but I'm not sure I want that, especially since that is where we have the snow. But we also have this mountain, which can actually be connected Okay. So now let's see how much river we actually have. So we have almost 2%. But the problem is that I'm running out of ideas where I can actually place a river. So that's kind of problematic. But I'm going to analyze the terrain and decide where is the best place. So I want to find a place where nothing actually grows, like here. So yeah, here is an area that we don't actually have any animals on. So I think that can actually improve if we so some things will definitely get cut off from the video because it's not that interesting to see me trying to understand how exactly are some of these things working, but yeah. Don't even ask why I did that, because I definitely panicked a bit. Oh, I also need, wait. I also need see where is that river going. But maybe this and this and also all that area. Need to actually connect to a river in its proximity, or even multiple, if I actually feel like it. Yeah, this is also important. Whoops. Now that I know that I can actually fix some rivers, whoops, what am I doing? This is actually one portion, but I can also, so is there any river around here? There is not, so there is no need for the river to go there, but around here we actually have river. So let's try and get that river connected to some other portions. The temperature is not the best right now, being so high. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to keep in video and what I will cut, because I did a lot of modifications and apparently it's still not enough. There you go. Now some rivers are connected. Well, I'm actually going to check how all that is going to affect the cube. So we need 0.9%. Okay. So now that I made a lot of rivers, as you can see, the temperature is a bit higher than we need. So I'm going to use double cooling to actually reduce the temperature, and I'm going to show you, other than connecting existing rivers and having every river that I could and I wanted turn from a 3-side river to a 4-side river, we've also created here some rivers So I'm going to start here. So here it was the area where only plants existed, and we've created some kind of formation. I didn't create a four-side river here as to not destroy this. But other than that, so we have this formation here, and from here it goes upwards again. And also, if I've tried to create some kind of canyon around here where I placed multiple rivers that connect and also flow into the sea at multiple levels. As you can see here. Now that everything is done, I will show you. Now we have like 4% or something river, you will see, because we needed at least 3%. So now we have, oh, almost 4%, 3.8. Okay. So now I'm going to allow some time to pass and see how all this will affect the cube. Oh, I can speak. It's a bit higher than anticipated, but needed. I will double pull it again. So Ichthyostega is trying to reappear, but is not very successful. So other than having so many rivers, we need some creatures to multiply, and then we should have the ancient humans, but I'm going to allow my to get red, and if we don't get the ancient humans, then I will check to see which condition is not yet completed and try to get everything from there. So nothing new is appearing, even though we create so many rivers. But we will wait and see. As at least almost everything seems to be thriving. Other than some minor trees and plants. And also the Ichthyostega, which I'm not sure if it still lives or it has already perished. But we don't need Ichthyostega anyway, so that's none of our concern. Also, there is a problem with the fact that I don't actually have very much desert, so if at some point we will leave deserts, it will be a problem because the desert areas are extremely problematic, and or even before I had so many rivers. So now that I did, as you can see, the desert area is extremely low. So we've actually obtained a new species. Let's see. So the new species is, I think it's a bear, by the way it looks, but we'll see. So it should be around. Oh, fire is starting to emerge. And also things are starting to get cooked. Hopefully those fires will not get out of control. Around here. No. 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 Not like this. Not like this. Around. Where is that bear? Oh, there it is. Oh, it looks so nice. So, let's see. We have a bear that lives in cool climates on a diet of leaves and grass. It appeared as andros and cannons. Dorians were propagated. Oh, we have the first bear. Hopefully it will survive. Also, if we stopped, let's just check how everything is going. So Homo erectus is okay, and I still need the trees, the olive trees, to multiply some more. Hopefully they are thriving. I'm not particularly sure right now because I was not sure that we need the olive trees to thrive, but I'm going to pay attention. Olea. So, Olea is not really thriving. I should be more careful. As Olea seems to be stuck. Okay, we have discovered a new gas. So let's check our new gas. Oh, so that one descended, and this one took its place. So, a brown bear that lives in very cold forests is emerged as Earth's when Homo erectus were increasing in number. But we still need so the Olea needs to multiply some more. Let's allow time to pass, and hopefully the Olea will multiply. But having so many views, I'm unable to see the Olea. And to check if they're actually multiplying or though yet another bear. So definitely a lot of bears. Where is it located? Oh, it's actually I think a polar bear, as it seemed to appear at the mount which has no one. So I think that one of them is the primordial bear-like, and the others are like the brown and polar bear. It would be nice if I could see a panda bear as well. And those are so cute. But yeah, we'll see. So up, up, and away. Here we go. Here. There it is. Oh, so nice. So Earth's Tibesanos gradually adapted to live in extremely cold land, becoming the polar bear. It is quite good at swimming in the sea. Well, you're actually not having any sea around you, but we'll see how everything will change. So the East of Vega is struggling to be present in the group even though the cube doesn't really seem to be okay for it anymore, I think. The Olea. Okay, the Olea are all fine. Actually cool everything down again. But I will wait for the Olea to be stopped. But I will allow my HP to get to that, and then I will cool everything down, just to be sure. Currently only the polar bears appear, nothing else, which is good, but not necessary. Because I would love the Olea to actually try. And I will also check to see what do we actually need for the Olea to multiply. Does it not have enough space? Yeah. We'll see. The Olea are definitely stuck. I definitely need to do something to allow them to drive some more, even though I'm not entirely sure what they should do. As how to breed the species, it's clear to me, but how to allow it to multiply? Not so sure. But maybe with some global cooling, the Olea will propagate even better. Because I cannot think of anything anymore. Dios, the guy has to try to stay in the queue. But as soon as it is born, almost instantly died again and again. Yeah, I'm almost certain that I should actually lower the temperature a bit. Because you see the Olea after this is now it's driving. Actually, definitely something needs to happen for Galea to maintain their number increasing. So hopefully, a temperature that's a bit cooler will have them drive some more, as that's the only thing I can think of. See, now the Olea are once again decreasing, and they seem to be stuck around that number. Unfortunately, but I really hope that with the temperature being decreased, it will be enough. Because if not, I have to just check online again, and that would prolong this even more. Because as soon as we get to the ancient humans, it will be enough for me for today. I made a lot of changes. I had to adjust so much land to fill the new conditions, so if I can just get the ancient humans, it would be like definitely enough for today. I'm not sure how much I need for the episode to be completed and birthday the beginning, at least the 4 episodes or something. But yeah, what else needs to happen? So I think that we have ancient humans and then the regular humans. I don't know. So yeah, definitely stop here. Let's just hold in there, and as soon as we get to red HP, I'm going to just allow myself a quick recover and then reduce it some more. So these reapers are not particularly interesting, as nothing important seems to be developing around them. So maybe I should have created them earlier to allow some species to thrive in them. Even though they are there, not a lot of things seem to be thriving in them. And I'm not sure why. So I think that at around 800 it will turn into red, but I'm not sure. So let's just wait and see. There are no almost set ready, which is good. So the river part is definitely done. Then the Homo erectus is not even appearing. I guess it's okay. Then we have the olive problem. So hopefully the cooler temperature will be all that the olive needs. The bears seem to be adjusting very well. Oh, ancient humans have been born. Oh, okay, so we'll check them. Ancient humans have been born. Happy birthday. They don't look all that different from you. Over time, they will continue to develop their society and culture. Once they become sufficiently advanced, they will become more than humans just like us. Before we can birth modern humans, there are conditions we need to meet so ancient humans survive. Ancient humans survive by eating the plants and animals native to their surroundings. As they multiply, they can use their wisdom to cultivate those plants and animals in their lives. Among the animals are ones that work and help humans, and aren't just a food source. Fostering the growth of those animals is an important factor. Also, there needs to be a source of water nearby. Water is important to all life, but for humans it is essential. Yes. This is not only true of this world, but yours as well. Yeah, we know. So, let's just check the ancient humans, how they look like. And after that, I'm going to just check for the new condition of the modern human. And I think that the modern humans is the last step, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, whoops. Here, modern humans should be over. I went too far. Oh, there it is. Living right next to a bear. Okay. Primates use speech and writing to form nations. They thrive as food such as olives became easier to secure in the lands abundant with greenery and rivers. Okay. And now let's go here. So they are very nice. So let's just go here and see. We need 42% land. We have that. Homo erectus needs to. Oh wait. We need 3 decor. Okay. Don't have any idea what it is. To be a lot of them, which we don't have. Then we need humanoids, so ancient humans and Homo erectus, to be around this number because I'm not really good with 3400,000 something. Well, you can see it. So yeah, this will be all for today. Luckily, we've been able to bring the ancient humans without actually needing to cool the temperature some more. And I'm definitely going to check and see what is 3D. Because I have absolutely no idea what 3D is. I'm pretty sure that with that one we will be done. But we'll see. So yeah, here we have the bear. Then the primal bear is here, and the ancient humans. So we just need this. Primates that build cities in large green lands and trade it among themselves. The wheat fields cultivated by ancient humans had significant impact on their population. So the wheat fields cultivated. So we actually let's see. So where is the olive? The olive does not go anywhere. I'm not sure what trees or whatever the name is, but maybe it's some kind of plant that human need. Oh, maybe it's corn. So maybe we need this and then this. Wheat is the differential. So yeah, we definitely need this, which needs 40 to 20 degrees and moisture. Well, that's not very hard to obtain, and yeah, I think that we can actually manage that if that's what we need, but I don't know, I will check. So well, we'll see. So yeah, this will be all for the day. I have been DNA Games. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, and I'll see you on the next one. But until then, have a great day. Bye.